Hi there, I'm Doggy Dan from the OnlineDogTrainer.com video website. This is a simple video which I wanted to put together because a lot of people talk to me about food rewards and they say, can we use food rewards? We've been told if we use food rewards our dogs will never work for us unless we're waving food around. And some people have actually got to that stage where they say, if I've got food my puppy will listen and come, but if I don't they won't come. So this is going to answer a couple of those questions. Yes, absolutely I would use food rewards. It's incredibly powerful, at least at the beginning, and then understanding how to fade them out and how to use them so that you get the maximum benefit and the maximum effect. This is basically it in a nutshell. To start with, this is where the stage most people are at. They use food as a bribe. So you show your puppy or your dog, say we're doing a recall, you shout, here puppy, puppy comes, you say, good girl or good boy, and give them the treat. Now this is the clever bit. You have to start turning that bribe into a reward where it kind of comes from your hand, but they're not sure when they're going to get it or whether it's there or what it actually is. And that's just a gradual process of slowly making it so they realize, oh, I couldn't see the food when I arrived, but then it came out of his hand. Or you can get to the next stage where the food actually comes from somewhere else. So the puppy comes and turns up, you say, come here puppy, good boy, and then the food comes from over here. And then you want to be turning it into a random reward. And this is where a lot of people get lazy, don't realize this is so powerful or forget. But this is what you do. You say, come here puppy, come here puppy. When your puppy arrives or your dog arrives, you say to your dog, well done, good boy, look there's nothing in my hands. However, don't you worry about that. Never worry if there's nothing in my hands, because look what's coming out of this little pocket or this bag or this box. It's a piece of chicken. Now that is like $1 million to your dog. So they suddenly make this connection that sometimes when there's nothing in his hands, I'll still get the piece of chicken, $1 million. So it's got nothing to do with whether he's waving his hands and they're empty or whether he's holding a biscuit. You don't know what you're going to get. And that's like the lottery. We play the lottery in the hope that we're going to win $20 million. We're not playing to win 20 bucks. And when you get that concept, and you see your dog getting that concept that it's totally and utterly random, then you'll start seeing incredible behavior from your dog, and of course then you can fade the food out more and more. And one time your dog may come, you may say, if it's a big dog, well done, good girl, huge piece of chicken, or a sausage, or something incredibly tasty like that. They won't forget that. Just like you are playing the lottery to try and win that $20 million, that's payment to your dog. And if you don't use food, you see, you'll never sort of get that. With a lot of dogs, you won't get that sort of response, the enthusiasm of getting some major prize for doing something good. Because a lot of dogs, yes, they'll work for your pats, cuddles and affection, and they'll also work for a stick or a ball. Some dogs will love that, but a lot of dogs, most dogs, food is the #1 motivator. Food is what will get the biggest response. So don't be afraid of using it, just understand how to use it and also how to fade it out over time, which is just simply, sometimes they get a big reward, sometimes a small reward, and then you give them a pat and a cuddle the next time, back to the food, and gradually over time they can get more and more pats, cuddles and affection. However, don't forget, every now and then the big reward needs to come in to keep them topped up and fully motivated.